Alright, so I come down to this area where, as you saw, I hit my ball into this wooded area, and I get down here and I see this sign that is saying a no play zone. Now, you may run across this situation at times when you play golf courses in your area or when you vacation somewhere where they'll deem areas as a no play zone. In this video, that's what we're going to talk about. I've learned a lot studying this topic. It's this topic that I knew just a little bit about, but now I'm know a lot more, and I'm going to share that information here in this video. I'm excited about this video. But no play zones are areas that the golf course or rules committee, if you're playing a tournament, deem an area that they don't want you to enter in and they don't want you to play out of. In this case, it's this area right here. Now, these could be for a number of reasons. It could be an environmentally sensitive area, which is possible here. It could be to protect wildlife, another possibility here. It also could be another situation on a golf course where it may be deemed as a no-play zone protecting young trees as they grow, so you don't go and disturb them. It also may be areas that mark out a dangerous situation for us golfers, especially if you're playing out in areas where there's dangerous animals or insects, and it may be a temporary thing that they mark an area a no-play zone. Additionally, maybe they have an area that they've resodded and they don't want anybody playing there, and they'll mark that a no-play zone. These are usually found on your golf course scorecard, so make sure you read that, and they tell you where they're at, or they'll have them marked out like they do here today. No-play zones under rules of golf fall under Rule 16 when it talks about abnormal course conditions, just like cart paths. However, if you go down to 16.1F, it goes in more detail on what we are to do in this situation. So, I hit my ball in here. I've looked around to make sure it did not bounce through the trees and end up in the general area, because you got to deal with where your golf balls come to rest. I am virtually certain that that golf ball is in this wooded area labeled as a no-play zone. You have to be virtually certain for you to be entitled to these options. You got to either see it yourself. In this case, I did. I didn't see it bounce out. But even if you hit it up over a hill, the golf rules say you got to be virtually certain after you give it a good look and you don't see it, ruled out all your possibilities. Okay, it's got to be in there. I'm virtually certain. Then you can proceed with taking free relief. So to take free relief in this situation, because my ball is deep in the woods, I don't see it, I got to estimate to the best of my ability where I crossed in the air the margin of this no play zone, because I cannot enter in there, I can't step in there, because for whatever reason, you know, they don't want me in there. So I can't play a shot, I can't go in there under any circumstance. So if I want to abide by the rules. So I'm estimating, you know, kind of looking back, that I crossed right here. So I'm going to put a tee down. Now what we do is treat this like a cart path. We got to find our nearest point of complete relief. That means where our balls lie, our stance, and our swing are not affected, not by the cart path in this situation, but by the no play zone. So first thing I'm going to do is take the club that I intend to use for this shot. And also remember to take some tees and put them in your pocket. You're going to need a few tees for this. So I've got a few tees here. Now I'm going to go up here. The golf hole is my orange pole here in the distance. It's what's acting as here at the home range as my golf hole. Now I'm going to find my nearest point, put a tee down, and measure out my driver and take my drop. I'll put a tee down right there. If you notice, I've got to find my nearest point of complete relief, not any closer to the hole. I cannot go this way because I'll be closer to the hole. And now I found my nearest point of complete relief, which is right there. Now, very important, I go get the longest club in my bag, excluding my putter, which is the driver in my case. Another little tip, if you watch our channel, take that driver head cover off. In a serious tournament situation, you'll want to do that. And mark out your one club length relief area, not any closer to the hole. Tee down there. Tee down there. I'll put another one here just for reference. And now I can drop my golf ball anywhere in this area at knee height. If it lands in there, stays in there, I'm good to go without penalty. So let's do that. Okay, golf ball landed in the relief area, stayed in there. Now I can get my club, pick my tees up, get in my routine, hit my shot without penalty. So a hypothetical situation, I hit shot number 2 into this no play zone. I'm hitting shot 3 right here because this is not a penalty, because I get free relief if I know for sure or virtually certain my golf ball is inside this no play zone. In our second example here, it's quite a bit different. This time I am inside the no play zone, but my golf ball is sitting just barely inside it, where I feel like I could play a shot from right there. I mean, the ball's sitting right there. And here's the thing, because this is labeled a no play zone, you must take free relief. Just like in our first example, I forgot to use that word must. You must take free relief. I cannot play that shot right there. Matter of fact, if I want to be real technical, I should not even step in there and try to get that ball. I'll leave that up to you. Just depends how you want to interpret this, but they really don't want me stepping in there. Out of respect, you know, I would recommend that you just leave that golf ball there for whatever reason. They've marked this, respect it, and take free relief. You have to. I cannot get up here and play this ball as it lies, no matter the situation. You know, right here, my nearest point of relief is going to be over here, and I would mark it out just like I did in example 1 and have a pretty good lie. But you might have a situation where you're in a no-play zone and you're forced to take free relief, and when you do so, you're in a bad spot, and you just have to deal with it. So again, under no circumstance can I get in there and play this shot because my ball is in a no-play zone. In our third example, our golf ball is close to this no-play zone, but it's actually come to rest in the general area. And we always need to deal with, in the rules of golf, where a ball's come to rest. So, in what part of the course I'm in. So I'm definitely here in the general area. This no-play zone is over here. I can see the taller grass. And me being right-handed, I get up here and just hit my third shot, no problem. But let's say if I was left-handed. I got a left-handed club here. For you left-handed golfers in this situation, you would have to take your stance standing inside this no-play zone. And for you left-handed golfers in this situation, you must take free relief as we described in example number 1, finding that nearest point and then taking a drop. No matter the situation, you must not stand inside that no-play zone. Additionally, if you have a situation where your swing path is affected, again, you got to find your nearest point of complete relief and you must take a drop. Now, you may find that this no-play zone is labeled not only a no-play zone, but also maybe a red penalty area. And this could happen to you. Hopefully it doesn't. You'll find out why in a second. But I got my golf ball right there, definitely inside the no-play zone, but it also has a red stake here, or it has a yellow stake here. So red or yellow penalty areas is what we're going to talk about now. Because my ball is in a red penalty area in this case, or yellow, you know, I have options, and one of them is to play the ball as it lies. However, in this case, because of this guy, guess what? I don't have that option to play that ball as it lies that I normally would have without penalty, because here, you know, I probably would do that. I could stand in there if this sign wasn't here and punch my ball out, save a stroke. But however, because this is a no-play zone, they don't want us in there, we have to use one of the other options for red or yellow penalty areas and take a one-stroke penalty in this case. So, you know, hopefully this doesn't happen to you, but it can, where they double label this, because again, they want to protect that area, but also they want it to be a penalty area, and you're going to get a one-stroke penalty here. All right, in our next example, again, we've got this double label. It's a red, or I'll even add a yellow. It could be red or yellow penalty area. and it's also marked a no play zone, meaning we're not allowed to enter into that area. And let's say I'm left-handed, and in this case my ball has come to rest actually in the general area. So I'm not in the penalty area, red or yellow. I'm not in the no play zone. I can play that ball as it lies. If I'm right-handed, no problem. Just play my third shot. But let's say I'm left-handed. So again, if it's a red or yellow penalty area, I would have to take my stance inside that no play zone. Okay? Now, I will add, if you can take your stance and you want to hit this ball without going in there and hit it a little awkwardly, you can. But the rules of golf say that if you need to take your stance or your swing path's affected by a no play zone, you can't enter there. So you must take free relief. And this could be advantageous for you, or it could hurt you. So little things to think about. I would have to find my nearest point of relief where my stance is no longer in there. Put a tee down just like we did in example 1 and take free relief here, hit shot 3. No penalty, because in this case my ball come to rest in the general area. I get free relief from the no play zone. One last thought in this scenario where it's double marked a red, yellow penalty area and a no play zone, and you find yourself where your golf ball is in the general area and you need to take your stance in that area and you can't, or your swing path's affected and the rules say that I must take free relief, you can, because your golf ball is come to rest in the general area, you can declare the ball unplayable. That's always an option to you. In a weird situation where that may be your best to take a one-stroke penalty using the unplayable ball rule, just thought I'd throw that out there because my ball is not in those areas. I can use the general area unplayable ball rule to my advantage, possibly. It's a one-stroke penalty for that. You can check out that video on our channel. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully it's educated you on some different scenarios that may happen with no play zones. I know it's really helped me increasing my knowledge. Remember to smile often, have fun. God loves you. We will see you next time.